Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play of Toy Story 2 for the N64. In the last episode, we completed the first level, Andy's house. As you can see, we have collected all 5 of the Pizza Planet tokens. So now we're going to move out to the neighborhood. This is the second level. The only clue that Buzz has is Owl's license plate. Buzz figures out that Woody has been kidnapped by the same owl that owns Owl's Toy Barn. Buzz and the gang decide it's up to them to rescue Woody. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. So as you can see, we are now outside of the house. We are out in the neighborhood. We're going to go ahead and talk to this army guy. I need your help, Space Ranger. 5 of my troops are lost. Look for the flares they are using to signal to you. Locate them for me and I will give you a Pizza Planet token. So I think we should go ahead and help this guy out with this so we can get our first Pizza Planet token. So what you're going to want to do here is, as you can see, there's several different dirt mounds. The first army guy is going to send out flares. Well, actually all of them will. But for this first one, he's going to travel through these different dirt mounds, and basically what you have to do is just look for the flares he's sending out, and then go ahead and jump and stomp on that dirt mound like that one right there. And you want to keep doing this until he'll finally come out of the last dirt mound and allow you to collect him. So we want to look for the next flare. It's not that one. We go ahead and collect this coin. Let's see, not over there. Let's see if we can go over here now. Whoops, try to avoid that mower. It's pretty easy to avoid, but as you see, I didn't really do so there. It's not really that big of a deal to avoid it. But we're gonna want to go ahead and find the last dirt mound, and this is where the first army guy is. As you can see, he revealed himself, and we were able to collect him. So we're gonna want to go ahead and head out of this area, and see what the looks like the remote control car has returned. See what he has. Hi Buzz, I challenge you to a race. We will race 3 laps around the garden. If you beat me, I will give you a Pizza Planet token. Get ready to race in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this is similar to the last level, except this race is actually much harder unless you have... there's actually a trick to actually getting this Pizza Planet token without a certain item that it otherwise would require you to get and to use for this race. So you can either do... and I kind of messed it up there. But basically what you want to do, there's 2 ways you can win this race. You can either wait, get the rocket boots, which is an item we get much later on in the game. And then you can return back to this level if you want to complete the mission that way. However, it's actually possible to get the Pizza Planet token and win this race right now. So as you can see, he's skyrocketed ahead of me. Once he passes you, it's pretty much impossible to win unless you have the rocket boots, but like I said, you don't get those until a much later level in the game. So what you can do is, I'm going to try to see if I can get this race to reset. You can reset the race by just walking away for a little bit and then coming back, I believe. But what you want to do is, and I'll show here in this next attempt, is you basically just want to allow him to basically bump into you from behind each time you're running around the track, because he will continuously try to pass you, but if you allow him to like bump into you, or if he just touches you at all, it will actually slow him down. And I'll show you here as I walk back to the race. We'll go ahead and try this again. Alright, so 3 laps for a Pizza Planet token. So as you see, the item is in that box there. Once we unlock it, it'll be revealed. But as you can see, I'm now not allowing him to pass. He's just simply coming from behind, and he's bumping into me from behind. But it's actually slowing him down, as you can see there. What you want to be careful of is right here, these little cement pits here. You want to kind of be careful jumping over those. Like if you know it's been a little while since he's bumped into you, you probably want to stop right there. Otherwise, if you make that jump as he's crossing, he'll probably be able to pass you in that moment. So you just want to kind of be careful. Try not to run into enemies. I know it's kind of hard. I'd probably kill them first before doing this race, but it's pretty easy to not let him to pass you. So again, just these little cement dips here, you want to just be kind of overly cautious on that part, but otherwise it's pretty simple. As you can see, he is not able to pass, so we were able to cross the finish line and complete all 3 laps with no problem at all. And there's our first Pizza Planet token of the level. Alright, so what we want to do now is we want to actually go over here. And as you can see, the RC car is a little bit upset. He's lost the second race to us in a row. I don't blame him. I would be upset myself. But he's a little bit emotional, so he just kind of drives around the course. But what we want to do next is actually go over here after I kill this robot car thing. And this is the pool area. So this is actually one of my favorite areas of the level. It's I just love how well designed and realistic it looks with that underground pool. And of course you have these gigantic potted plants. I know we're toy sized, but these plants are huge. Like, these are potted plants that almost come up to the top of the fence. Like, I guess again we're pretty small, so that fence just looks extra big. But I don't know, something about that size proportion just looks off. But anyways, what we're going to want to do is we want to climb up this tree, and we want to make it all the way over there to that tree, to the right. So what we want to do is, this is going to be kind of a test of a series of jumps. So this is going to be something that you're going to be doing a lot in this game, and this is just one of many that are coming. Alright, so after falling down, getting back up that tree, just want to make it over to this tree here. Collect as many coins as we can, because again we have to get 50 again for each level to turn into ham for another Pizza Planet token. So we want to go ahead and do that. After you climb back up this tree, like I said, it's just another series of jumps. As you can see, we have another jump we have to make here. But like I said, this game kind of has a lot of different missions where it kind of tests your coordination and your jumping abilities a lot. Like, that'll happen frequently throughout the game. So making jumps or being able to do the double jump in this game is difficult for you. You're probably gonna find most of the levels in this game kind of difficult. But for the most part, if you're good on the timing, you'll be able to make most of these jumps as well. So as you can see, we kind of failed epically there by falling down, but we'll go ahead and take this time to collect some more coins, and we're actually going to go ahead and pump up this rubber ducky. So what you want to do is this pump here, you just want to jump and stomp on it to get it to pump. You want to try to do it quickly so it pumps up fast, because it'll deflate if you wait too long to keep pumping. And that'll send the rubber ducky into the pool. Alright, so we're actually going to go ahead and now go back up here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go back over to the duck because we have to do something with that to get a Pizza Planet token. But first we're going to go ahead and see if we can get up here, because there's another thing we need over here. Get these coins. As you can see, this time we're doing this successfully. And as you can see up here is our second army guy. So we're going to go ahead and collect him. Now we're going to go ahead and head back down to the rubber duck. A few different jumps here. As you can see, the swinging in this game, once you kind of get down the pattern, it is pretty simple. But that is sometimes it can be difficult depending on the jump, the timing of the jump and things like that. But we're going to go ahead and jump onto the ducky, and what you want to do again is you want to stomp right in the center of the duck in that little circle, and it'll submerge the duck in the water, but then it'll float back up, and you want to get it to where it's high enough to where you can reach that Pizza Planet token up there in the air. Let's see if we can get it here. Come on. There we go. So there's our second Pizza Planet token. Go ahead and see. Looks like we're close to our 50 coins, so I'm going to see if I can get these other coins in the water here really quick before we leave the area. Okay, there's that one. We're at 49, and then we just got to get one more. These are kind of difficult to get. Jumping, it's kind of tedious jumping back, in and out of the pool, but we're close to the coin count, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump and get this last one here. And we won't worry about the other one as we don't really need it, so. But now we have our 50 coins for ham, so once we find him, we'll go ahead and turn those in for another Pizza Planet token. But first, let's see if we can find the exit here. We're going to go ahead and head out this way, back out to the neighborhood. And we have tons of robot cars. I can't remember what these guys' names are. We have Rex over here. What do you have for us, Rex? Sarge has lost his troops. He is on the steps of Andy's house. The troops are using flares. Yeah, something we already know, but again, he's giving us hints because we don't have all the troops yet. As you know, there's 3 more. We'll have to collect 5 of those, similar to the sheep in the first level. But here we have a swing set. We're going to go ahead and jump up here. collect some of these coins, and as you can see, there is a tire strung up to a tree. So we're gonna go ahead and climb. Oh, now that I'm back up here, I'm gonna go ahead and climb up on this rope on the tire, and we're gonna be doing some tree climbing. So this is another big part of this game, and you're gonna have a lot of levels where you're climbing up really high things. But first, let's go ahead and turn in our 50 coins to Ham. And we're going to go ahead and collect our third Pizza Planet token. So we have 2 more to get, and we have one that's actually at the top of this tree. So like I was saying before, this game is going to have several different levels that consist of climbing up like really high areas. So if you're not a fan of heights, this game is probably going to, yeah, it's going to be a lot. So as you can see here, we have like this sort of balancing like object. This is also another aspect of the game that's going to be used frequently, where you're going to have to balance yourself to get up to other, various platforms throughout the game. And then of course we have another bar that we need to swing on. That rope over there to the left, you can use that to get back up. I'm pretty confident in not needing it, but if you jumped over to that rope down there, it would descend down all the way to the ground, so that way you don't have to keep remaking those jumps if you fall off. But I'm pretty confident I can get this done in one try here. So you can go ahead and swing on that bar, and then we're getting close to the top. As you can see, we're now at the top, and it looks like we have a little bit of a, it's like a kite type thing up here. Let's go ahead and check this out. What do we have up here? Ha ha ha, defeat the Zurg kite to get a token. So it looks like the evil Emperor Zurg has taken form of a kite, or in the form of a kite. So this is the mini boss of the level. So this fight is very similar to the first mini boss at Andy's house, except you're up higher and you have a lot less room to work with. And if you fall down, well, that's not good, because you'll have to climb your way all the way back up, especially if you didn't hit the rope like I did. But this boss is pretty similar to take down like the first one. You just have to keep shooting. I think charging up your laser is definitely going to do more damage, but I think doing the wing attack, I don't know if you can do that here. I'm trying to avoid damage and falling off, so I'm just going to continue with the laser strategy. But once you shoot it enough times with the laser, it'll eventually blow up like that, and you'll get your next Pizza Planet token.